It's time to take a look at some more DBD myths. Every single topic here was suggested by you guys in the comments of my previous videos. If you want to see more of these, then keep those suggestions coming and I'll take a look. Today we'll be doing 10 rather than 8. 2 more bang for your buck, or more bang for your 15-second ad wait, I guess. Number 1, can you hook a survivor before they can use DS? This was suggested by Rekwas. The size of strike allows you to get off the killer's shoulders, stunning them for a few moments if they pick you up within 60 seconds of being unhooked. There's a slight delay to DS proccing as the survivor needs to complete a skill check. Can the killer hook the survivor before the skill check gets completed? Number 2, Built to Last works on picked up items. This was suggested by Wee Andy. Built to Last is a Felix perk that, once per trial and after 10 seconds, returns 50% of an item's charges. But what happens if another survivor depletes an item, drops it, and then you pick it up? Number 3, Windows of Opportunity shows blocked windows. This was suggested by Suyami. Windows of Opportunity allows you to see the auras of breakable walls, windows, and pallets within 20 meters. And will it show the auras of windows blocked by the entity? Number 4, Deliverance works with Second Wind. This was suggested by Sheriff Random. Deliverance guarantees you the ability to unhook yourself if you've gotten a safe unhook earlier in the trial. Second Wind automatically heals you after 20 seconds of being unhooked if you've healed another survivor earlier in the trial. But will Second Wind still heal you if you've unhooked yourself via Deliverance? Number 5, Fixated affects Urban Evasion speed. It's suggested by Bishi4Barra. Fixated is a Nancy perk that allows you to move 20% faster while walking. Urban Evasion is a Nia perk that allows you to move at your walking speed while crouching. But does Fixated mean that you crouch walk at 120% the base walking speed? Number 6, Haunted Ground works with Undying. This is suggested by Axel Lion. Haunted Ground is a hex perk that causes all survivors to suffer from exposed when cleansed. Hex Undying will take the effect of any hex totem that is cleansed. So if Haunted Ground is cleansed, will Hex Undying take the effect, allowing 2 procs of Haunted Ground? Number 7, Oppression circumvents anti-skill check toolbox add-ons. This is suggested by Jinx, #Jinx. Oppression causes any survivor working on a generator to be faced with a difficult skill check when another generator is kicked. The toolbox add-on instructions eliminate skill checks when repairing. So will instructions nullify the skill check effect of Oppression? Number 8, Stakeout works with Fast Track. This is suggested by Psycho Slim. Stakeout gives you a token for every 15 seconds you're in the killer's terror radius, and for each token, good skill checks are considered great skill checks. Fast Track gains 3 tokens every time another survivor is hooked, and when completing a great skill check, consumes all tokens and adds 1% bonus progression to the generator for each skill check. But to Stakeout, great skill checks cause Fast Track to proc? Number 9, Enduring shortens the stun of Power Struggle. This is suggested by Tori. Enduring decreases the duration of pallet stuns by 50%. Power Struggle allows you to drop a nearby pallet on a killer when being carried and above 25% wiggle progression. But does Enduring decrease the length of the stun when given by Power Struggle? And finally, number 10, the Hag's Terror Radius works with Star Struck. This was suggested by High Entropy Records. Mud phantasms triggered by the Hag's traps give off a terror radius. Star Struck, meanwhile, exposes all survivors within your terror radius while carrying a survivor. But do the Hag's mud phantasms cause you to get exposed via Star Struck? So there you have it. 10 more questions answered. If you have any more ideas, please let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed the video, then you should like and subscribe and turn notifications and all that good stuff that drives up engagement. Today's Q&A question comes from Tanishk Verma, who asks, do you think survivors need more objectives so killers can have an easier time? This is a really interesting one. I do think that the game could do with some new objectives for survivors. Not to make things easier for killers, though, but to change up the way that the game is played. DBD gets very, very samey after you've played it for more than 100 hours. This isn't an issue by itself, as there is a high degree of variability when it comes to what survivors or killers in your games will do, but when you're playing with the same Swift squad again and again, it becomes a problem. Personally, I take the HSH route of making survivors spend time looking in chests to find items needed to escape, of course with new chests, new objective-based chests being added. Perhaps when the exit gate is powered, they need to find a final gear piece or similar to start opening the gates, or maybe to start working on a gen at all, these gear pieces are needed. It'll make things a little bit more variable and make it feel less like you're spending half the game holding down M1 and not doing much else with a viable team. So as the names on screen right now, I'd like to thank my patrons Spikio Pro and Pigeon Toast, as well as Generous Club and Minions of the Entity members, Lewis Hernan, Aaron Hutchie, Merciless Cheeseburger, Santi Gamer, Spikio Pro, Joshua Daney, and Alia E. Also, thank you to everyone that subscribed on Twitch. You guys are cool. I have a new schedule for both Twitch streaming and videos. It's on screen right now, so you can catch me at those times. All days on Mondays and Tuesdays. Let's go. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Yeah, that's laggy as hell. Whoa! Be better. Spirit go. That's me right now. Playing bad as Spirit, imagine. That is absolute cringe, dude. Okay, I got him here though. Dead odd? No. Jesus mercy.